For context, my friend Jackson and I were playing late night DBD, and it just got to the point where we were sitting in the menu screen at like 3 a.m., quote unquote rebalancing the game. But it's honestly pretty funny, and just enjoy.
The clown, he seems like he's gonna get a good nerf here.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
buff.
also nerve.
I'm sorry, buff. Dude, if they nerfed clown, how do you think the community would take it? I think that they should nerf his speed, make him nerf speed.
To reflect his weight.
Reflect his weight. You know, it doesn't make sense. It's this fat fucking ape that's running this fast. And then I think to really settle that clown act, he has to every 30 seconds do a fucking clown jig or something that lasts about 2 minutes.
He does a Fortnite
dance. It is not cancelable.
The gritty is uncancelable.
And his movement speed slips to 0.1 meters per second when he does this jig. We're also gonna just take away his lunge. He can't lunge anymore. He's too fat for that shit. What can we do to make him better? He's a bit too overpowered right now. He can't run perks. He can't run add-ons. He can't even run fucking offerings.
Each time he laughs, he has a 5% chance of choking on his own spit and dying.
5% chance. Shit's fucking dying. He just falls over, clutching his throat. Fucking dies. I think this is a pretty fair clown nerf. He's been a little bit overpowered lately. We really want to bring him back to that community level. I think that Pyramid Head shouldn't be able to fucking see. He has that stupid pyramid over his head anyway. He should be just fucking blind.
I also think the Hag should be blind. Hag doesn't have eyes.
I agree. I think that the doctor should be like partially blind. I mean, look at those fucking goofy eyes.
I think there should be a 50% chance that the race just forgets his bell.
He fucking he forgot his bell. I think that all killers should have a 50% chance of just forgetting their weapon. They forgot to equip it when they queued up for the fucking match. I also think the nurse should be blind, and that she should periodically lose her power and fall over and can't fucking move for a little bit.
I think that the Deathslinger's gun has a chance to jam.
Yeah, but it's not fucking... I think that all Moris should be quick time events that the survivors can mash buttons hard enough to get out of.
I think that the Huntress doesn't deserve any hatchets and walkers, because that makes no sense, so she just gets the 5 and that's it.
I think that Ghostface, and she's just a normal fucking dude, can get pushed over whenever he tries to stab you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think the Ghostface is just a normal ass bitch, so he also just fucking dies if he gets slapped by a pallet.
He fucking dies. I think that dude who's the nemesis being unrealistic,
dies, or at least a major concussion that
major concussion and
has your controls reversed and your entire screen is
fucking weirded out. The spirit, personally, since she summons her weapons, has a chance to summon it inside of herself and just fucking dies.
You know what? Yeah, actually, most of the more human or / weaker looking killers all get concussed for 2 minutes when they get slapped by a pallet.
I think
on top of the 50% chance that they just forget their weapon.
And But is there, or do we still have the 5% chance of them just fucking dying for random shit? I think that the hillbilly shouldn't be a playable character since he looks fucking stupid and gets bullied for it. He gets a bully out of it. I think that the Blight should throw up all of his internal organs and cease functioning. I mean, look at that fucking mouth.
I think for a Knight rework, since a lot of people don't like the Knight, we make it so that when he spawns in, he has a 99% chance of he's a 99% chance of becoming a cripple in a wheelchair, and he has to wheel himself around, and his attack strength is also lowered, or he has a 1% chance of gaining a missile battery system, a SAM turret tank, with infinite rounds, jet boosters on the back.
Every time you queue up, you have a chance of getting the easiest game, instant eliminations of your life,
or you become a cripple.
And the survivors can push you over and force you to get back into your wheelchair. Which in that case, he's a 5% chance of dying.
You know what? On top of them forgetting their weapons, we have a 5% chance of all killers that they before getting into the game they fell in some freak accident and needed a wheelchair, and so then survivors are allowed to bully them because they're in a wheelchair for the rest of the round. I'm just thinking of the fucking Trevor in a goddamn wheelchair, and then fucking Meg just kicks him over.
It starts laughing at him.
And they all flashlight teabag working the gens and shit.
Due to the bear trap doing unnaturally little against the trapper, if he gets into his own bear trap, he is forever stop locked and can't move.
No, he just has bleeding for 3 minutes until he dies.
No, he dies. I think that since the Demogorgon is unrealistic, he is removed.
What? I guess he just forgot about everyone else.
He's removed.
He's unrealistic. Okay.
Due to the Pinhead being creepy as fuck with that acupuncture, I think that he should also be removed.
Due to the Trickster making K-pop, he should also be removed.
Unplayable. I think that we should leave the Mastermind alone, due to him being the sexiest killer.
A Chad, yeah. Invincible to the wheelchair effect.
Invincible to the So every character is susceptible to the wheelchair effect. So I can see Michael Myers in a wheelchair get kicked over by Ace
in a wheelchair.
Even the zombies will join in laughing at him.
I thought they were gonna join in on wheelchairs.
Oh, just the wheelchair. Due to the Onryo being what looks like a fucking kid, if she gets hit by a pallet, she actually just fucking dies. Like, doesn't get concussion, she just fucking dies. No chance of living. She fucking dies. What should we do with the pig?
Well, she can't see through that pig mask, so we could make it where they get a small line of sight in the middle of the screen and call it a day.
Yeah. I think we curb her. I think we make her very top heavy, so she's just a chance to fall over randomly and is forced to get back up. Mid chase, she can trip and fucking fall. I think that
another nerf to nurse, I could say, is we've seen a lot of people not like the nurse, so we'll have a vote kick option for the survivors, so if you want to vote kick them.
You only need 1 of 4 votes to actually vote kick her. So if one person doesn't play along, if 3 people don't play along, You can still instantly kill her. Due to the artist, looks like she's bleeding from every pore. She's a 5-minute timer when she queues up, and she will die in those 5 minutes.
Due to the skull merchant looking so fucking stupid, if she looks in any reflective material, she also instantly dies.
She fucking dies. She realizes she looks dumb as fuck and just can't handle it and stabs herself in the heart. Due to her also being a very human character, she will also fucking die. Due to the plague missing half of her body, looking... Wait, what do we do to the plague? How about she also is affected by her own sickness and just
She can
coughs a
choke
bunch?
on her own vomit as well and instantly die. Due to the twins' friendship being way too bounded together, I feel like we should also have it so that if Victor sees Charlotte at any time, he instantly attacks her, and you have to beat the shit out of him in order to survive. Like, I mean, beat the shit out of him.
Is it like a cutscene where I get to see Charlotte beating the ever
It's a quick time event.
That's retarded. That's retarded. That's retarded. Twins have to have a quick time event every time Victor sees Charlotte. Oh wait, yeah. One last change in the nurse, other than her falling over randomly and being forced to get back up, is that due to those danky looking legs, she's always a victim of the wheelchair.
Always a victim of the wheelchair.
A victim.
For inclusivity, we should also have a survivor,
wheel her around?
Be affected by the wheelchair. You know what? We'll make a new survivor, all inclusive. It's going to be a black gay woman bound to a wheelchair for the rest of her life.
For the whole game. And in fact,
bound to her hospital bed. The killer can unplug the plug whenever he wants. But you would be known as a pretty bad person if you did.
Pretty bad person. That's awful. How about the wheelchair survivors have double the distance to get out, since the killer can just walk out of the exit gate and grab them. They have to get pretty far. Oh, dude, that's the wheelchair, the victim of the wheelchair. How about if there's no wheelchair victims in the game, during the match, an event will happen where one person will get permanently bound to a wheelchair, or the killer.
Someone will fall over, and then a doctor will come by and give you a wheelchair.
You cannot avoid this event. It is randomly generated. Dead by wheelchair. There's also a 25% chance of you getting diagnosed with tuberculosis that'll make you cough and reveal your aura all game without fail.
Every Monday, everybody in the lobby gets wheelchairs.
Why are we
Behavior
sentencing all these people to wheelchairs?
Behavior Interactive has a very strange obsession with the wheelchair.
Due to the hag being made out of wood, you can light her on fire and enjoy a great bonfire.
And if you play Jake Park, he will bring marshmallows. Yeah, Bill gets a AR-15.
Mm-hmm. And the ability to get out of the wheelchair, since he is just too fucking good.
No, he has a 50% increased chance of getting onto the wheelchair. But he still has the AR-15 with him, so
do you want to fuck with the wheelchair?
Of a debuff.
He does have the fucking AR-15, but he is in a wheelchair. He is in a wheelchair.
we saw this guy and he was pretty cool. His name is Usain Bolt. He gets the same speed that Usain Bolt has, and I think that would
Pretty
be
cool
pretty
guy,
fun for
smaller creator.
survivors to play.
You haven't fucked with the Dredge yet. Whenever Dredge teleports, he has a chance of just fading out of existence.
And also, if he hops in a locker with the survivor, they phase into one another and both instantly die.
Both instantly die. I think the him fading out of existence.
It uninstalls the game.
I think my idea for Pinhead was pretty shitty, so we can change it.
Okay. The Pinhead is bald and therefore will add
Unplayable.
a voice. That makes the Nemesis also unplayable. Oh wait, I think the only one left we have the Spirit.
No, remember, I said the Spirit's... it might have been shitty, but I said the Spirit's weapon has a chance of materializing itself inside of her, killing her instantly.
I'm really liking these nerfs where we just decide that the killer fucks up and dies.
They have been a bit too overpowered and untouchable in these games. They need a bit.
Game is so unfun.
Playing the killer is terrible.
This sucks.
Doesn't suck, Landon. Are you telling me that every killer having a 50%
sucks.
chance of leaving their weapon at home wasn't bad? Oh god. And the clown's 5% chance of just fucking dying whenever he laughs wasn't bad.
It started with that. It started with the mirror laugh choke.
Okay.
Okay, let's
We're
finish
on
this
the
one
Oni.
off. The nightmare,
No, we're on the Oni.
the Oni, he can break his vocal cords, and so that makes when he
Bleed out,
screams.
he died.
Fuck. We're on the nightmare next.
Are his
If he
eyes
teleports, he can teleport inside of it and accidentally killing him instantly.
If we just end shit with killing him instantly, it's fucking great.
Alright. This shape, when he reaches tier 3, he could accidentally lift up his knife wrong, stabbing him in the head and killing him.
Every killer has a chance to die instantly due to fucking up.
If the hillbilly rams into a wall, the chainsaw can backfire into his face, killing him instantly.
I thought he was ugly, so he got bullied and isn't playable.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Other changes we'll have.
More changes.
Well, no, I'm just saying. All the text will be replaced with the word wheelchair.
Vault wheelchair. You have a 5% chance of getting bound to a wheelchair if you see the wheelchair text.
And the only
Vaulting
map is
vaulting has a chance of hurting you, hurting your legs, forcing you to be
you
bound
might get
to a
splinters.
wheelchair.
You have to take out the splinters.
Yeah, or like if you vault like a stone wall or something, you can get your legs stuck and really slam them into the stone, forcing a doctor to come by and diagnose you with broken legs.
And give you a
with
wheelchair.
broken legs.
You'll also have to pay 10,000 blood points on the spot, or else you will have to crawl for the rest of the game.
Because I need that doctor to come around and diagnose me with
And
Good
also, the
luck.
only map is Larry's Memorial Institute, because how else would the doctors get to you then?
So
We're just
not
gonna
on
remove
Larry.
every other map.
We're gonna have to draw.
We're going to have to make a small change of cutting every single map other than the hospital.
And all Thing main players will forever and always hit their flashlight saves.
From anywhere.
Unless they're
Just
bound
need
to
to turn on the flashlight.
all ace players can teleport to chests and instantly
Unless
open
you're
them.
bound to a wheelchair.
Shut the fuck up. There's a wheelchair cannot be the bane of all existence. This fucking wheelchair. This stupid fucking wheelchair. The final boss of the Dead by Daylight universe. The fucking wheelchair.
We're also going to be renaming the game to Wheelchair.
Yeah. You can actually get offerings that force a certain other survival to a wheelchair. or
The killer tool.
wheelchair.
Just I
You
can't
can,
imagine all the survivors wheeling around to generators. And then all around the corner is a wraith wheeling towards them.
You might forget his weapon too.
If he forgets his weapon, he's gonna have to strangle them or something. I don't fucking know.
I don't. That's the last thing I want to hear from a game developer going, I don't fucking know. You figure it out.
You figure it out.
Hey, developer, this core mechanic of the game is missing. How do I solve this? I don't know. You
Figure it out.
We're fucking Quest or none. This shit wants
Do
me
we
in a
want to
wheelchair.
release the PTB beforehand, or are we just gonna add it?
Nope. We're gonna force update the game to everybody is dead by a wheelchair. Anyway.
Right before a major esports event. Boom,
Yep.
first round, they're crippled. And don't have a weapon.
What a sentence. Yeah, triple blood points. Boom. First round, they're crippled. I think that those were all fair and balanced killer changes that would not upset the rule of the game and would honestly make it an enjoyable experience for everybody. I mean, who wouldn't want the chance of just being fucking crippled, forgetting your weapon, randomly dying, your ability's not working,
There's so much chances of randomly
fucking dying, or a doctor coming and diagnosing you with broken legs and forcing you to play a fight.
I diagnosed you a broken leg.
But it'd be way funnier
Run.
if the character model had like their legs, like the bone sticking out, like it could not be a more obvious or broken leg. And this doctor comes and fucking inspects their body like, I don't know. I'm thinking broken leg, honestly.